Welcome back, everybody. 3G Slabs coming at you with a 10-card vintage PSA preview and blind reveal video. This will have 3 football, 7 baseball cards. It's going to have 2 resubmissions. One's a crack out and one was a min size. So let's get this one started. We got a 1972 Topps number 200 Roger Staubach rookie. As you can see, centering is horrible on this card, left to right. The back, it's even worse. I'm hoping it doesn't come back with the miscut qualifier. Corners, they all show a little touch of wear on them. And then there's a dent in the middle of the back. Not sure if I'll be able to pick it up, but I think it might have a shot at a 4. I am expecting a 3. All right. Another not graded. Here's the Staubach. They gave it a miscut. I really thought this would probably still get graded. I mean, it's obviously off, but I don't know. I guess I really thought they'd still grade that, so I don't know if I'll just try that one again also, put it in the pile of regrades or what. So anyway, miscut. All right, next up, we got a 1972 Topps number 177 Bobby Bell. This did get a min size. I'm going to try it again. Above the C up here, there is just a little something on the card. It is, I believe, a factory defect. Otherwise, this card is absolutely beautiful. He was a heck of a player. But this card is really sharp. Great centering. It's got everything going for it. I think it's got a phenomenal shot at a 9, and I am hoping and expecting a 9. All right. Really happy to see this one slabbed. So for once, it's going the other way for us. This one was a min sized, and now this one did get graded. So I don't know what's going on right now with PSA. It's just really confusing for all of us. Anyway, this card was beautiful. There is just a little something up here above the C. I don't know if they're going to ding it at all for that, but this card, I mean, he was a hell of a player. And I think this card is beautiful. Bare minimum a PSA 8. But I think it's got a shot at a 9. I don't know why it shouldn't get the 9 unless they ding it for that up there. So it did get the 8. All right, so they must have dinged it just a little bit for that, because as you can see, that's probably 50-50 all the way around. Just a really nice card. All right, next up, 1957 Johnny Unitas rookie card number 138 in the set. This is a crack out. It was a 2.5. It does have some really light, just a real light surface crease right in through here. It's hard to see. It is a decent sized light, very light surface crease there. You can barely just start to see it. I think that's why it got the 2-3. Corners centering is decent. It's off left to right, but corners top to bottom, or centering top to bottom, and the corners are just in phenomenal condition. I mean, this is a high-end card. It's that surface crease that was bringing it down. And I really think it deserves to be in at least a 3 holder. So we're trying for the 3. All right, here's our big gamble. It was that 57 Unitas. I did crack it. It was a 2.5. I really think I'm only hoping to get up to a 3 on it. It's a really nice looking card. It had just some really, really, really light surface creasing right here. It's this really light wrinkle. I'm just hoping to get a 3. So did this gamble pay off? Well, we got the half grade bump, so happy with that. That's all I was hoping for. Definitely still presents nicer than a 3, but that little surface wrinkle, it does cost it the nicer grade. So 1967, number 100, Frank Robinson. The front lefts, corners show just a little bit of wear. This bottom one I thought probably had the most amount of wear on it. Kind of hard to see. It looks pretty decent in the case, but it does have just a little bit of wear on it. Back corners, back right one, you can see he's got just a touch. Otherwise, I mean, it is a decent card. It does have a little bit of junk on the surface. Wasn't able to really wipe it off that good. I don't know what it is. But I think it's got a great shot at a 6. I think it'll probably pull the 5. All right, that's 67 Robinson. Nice looking card. Hoping for a 5 or a 6 on this one. Really nice eye appeal on this. So let's hope it gets the 6. And it did pull the 5. I was expecting the 5, but hoping for that 6, but we'll take the 5. 1968 Topps, number 152. Yaz smashes 2 homers. There is not much wrong with this card. Maybe, just maybe, a couple soft, really soft corners. I think it's in phenomenal shape. I've done really good with this set, pulling a lot of 7s and 8s, and I am expecting this to also pull an 8. All right, let's get this submission rocking. We got that 68. Yeah, smashes 2 homers. Again, very little wrong with this one. Expecting a high grade. I've done very well on this 68 top set. I'm expecting an 8 out of this. It falls right in line with all the other 8s I've gotten. How are we going to start? With the 8. So right on with that grade. Happy with that. All right, 1964 Topps, number 120, Don Drysdale. This also is a min size. I just didn't think anything was wrong with that either. I thought it measured out pretty good. Top left corner shows just a light touch. And then on the right edge here, it's got just a little bit of wear on it. Worst case is a 6. Best case is a 7. I think it's going to pull the 6. All right. This was our second attempt at this one. I checked it over and I thought it was good. I'm obviously missing something on this. 2 submissions in a row, min size. So I'm going to have to really look that one over and see if I want to try a third time. 1974 Kellogg's, number 38, Pete Rose. I think these cards are really neat. If you've watched any of my videos, I've graded a bunch of the Kellogg's cards and done actually pretty good on them. I think all 9s and a couple 10s even. This is my first one from the 74 set. I think this Rose is off just a little bit left to right. Still might be intolerance of a 10. I'm expecting this to pull at 8 or 9. All right, first time ever grading one of these 74 Kellogg's cards. This is the Rose. Off just a little bit left to right on the front. Expecting a 8 or 9. Hoping it gets the 9. And I got a 9. All right, happy with that. All right, 3 cards left in this submission. I'm going to send in 2 of this card. This is the first one. This is a 1958 Topps, number 464. Curt Flood rookie card. This one is off left to right and top to bottom. Corners on the front and back are a little soft. Still a really nice looking card. I'm expecting this one to pull a 5. All right, 3 cards left in this submission. We got 2 Curt Flood rookies right in a row here. So this one was pretty decent. It's off left to right, top to bottom. Corners show just a little bit of wear on the front and back. Really hoping that this pulls a 5. Because my next one was the nicer one, so this one was kind of a setup card, but hoping this pulls a 5, and I got a 5, so that makes me happy. It's right on with what I was hoping for. All right, here's that second Curt Flood rookie card. This one also is off left to right, and top to bottom. Not quite as bad as the first one. Corners are nicer on this one. I put this one second. I'm expecting this one to pull a 6. So here's that first one again. You can see it's off both ways just a little bit more. So I really think this should get the 5, and this one is nicer, so we should get the 6. All right, here's that second Curt Flood. This one was nicer than the last one. Hoping that this one, and there's no reason this one shouldn't get a 6. I don't think it's got any shot at a 7. It is nice, but you can see it's really off-centered on the back. Just give me the 6. And this got a 5 as well. Wow. That's kind of a head scratcher. Man, I don't know. This one on the left is definitely nicer. I mean, it's probably hard to tell, but huh. All right. 5. Last card in this submission, a 1968 O-Pee-Chee, number 54, Stan Williams. You're probably asking, why am I sending this one in? Well, if you've seen some of my videos, I'm kind of trying to build this set. This one's off top to bottom, as you can see, left to right, a really little bit. But I've noticed on some of these cards, the front surface, there you can see it. Some of these have this weird line on them. Not sure, it's got to be from the factory. These cards are cut with a wire, so I don't know if it's something with the process where that line is in there. I know it's going to affect the grade. This is a really nice looking card otherwise, though, if that surface line wasn't on there. This one, I'm hoping for a numeric grade. That's my goal on almost all these that I send in from this O-Pee-Chee set. As of right now, before sending this one in, there have only been 4 of this card graded. So I'm hoping it's number 5 after this submission. I'm only expecting a PSA 3 or 4. Probably going to end up getting a 3 with that surface line. Doesn't go through the back, but expecting the 3. All right, last card in this submission, we're going to end up with one of those 68 O-Pee-Chees. It's the Stan Williams. Happy to see this one slabbed. Very low pop. There's only 4 graded, so this should be the 5th one graded. Not expecting much. Some of these that I've purchased, they do have a weird line on the front. I'm not going to be able to pick it up, I don't think. It's got to be something from the factory. It kind of runs through right in here. Just hoping to pull a 3 or a 4. I think with that line, it'll probably get the 3, though. How are we going to end the submission? With a 3. So right on with what I thought it would probably get. So overall, I think this was a pretty good submission. Happy with the half grade bump on the Unitas rookie. Happy with that 9 on the Rose. Got a bunch of 5s. I really thought this second Kurt Flood should have been a 6. The 2 8s, good with those. Bobby Bell is really nice, though, this one here. Really thought that had a great shot at a 9. And, of course, we're always disappointed. 2 not getting graded in this submission. So, hope you guys enjoyed that one. We should have some more coming back soon. So, on to the next.